What's up, everyone? This is Brad, aka Fitted, and I'm just coming to you with another quick video. Alright, so a lot of people have been doing this list here, and I figured I'd give it a shot. This is going to be 5 things that I hate about my car. Okay, and as you can see, it's my 2013 Nissan Altima. It's actually just the S, so it's not even, we don't even have any fancy features or anything. So we'll go ahead and jump into that. But before we do, I do want to talk about the hat I'm wearing. As you can tell, it's a New Era hat. But this one is actually Bat Bizarro. It comes from basically the same world that Bizarro comes from, but it's Bat for Batman. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video. First thing I don't like about my car is the molding. Some different trim parts start to come off after a while. Let me show you one of the examples here. That's right here. I already did the video on that, but yeah, that started coming up, and I'm not even sure why. It just started happening. And if you look on this side, you can see that one looks like it might be coming up soon. So that's one thing. And also under the car, let me see if I can find it. Okay, well, it looks like the piece was just taken off, but there was a little plastic piece that was hanging. It was hanging here, I believe it was, but we had one on both sides. Basically, what happened with this piece is if you hit it or scrape it on something, it tends to just hang down. I've had it on both sides. Had it happen. I've seen it happen on other Altimas. They just have that plastic piece hanging down. So that's definitely a pain. Don't even know why that piece was there, but that was one thing I really hated about the car. Number 2 thing that I hate about the car is the radio. It's a good radio, don't get me wrong, but there are some parts that are a pain. That's the big thing right there. I get that, please wait. Now there's a lot of times the car and it'll just say please wait, and then it goes blank like that, and it doesn't start playing from my phone like it should. So that happens. It's not 100%. It just randomly happens, and sometimes when that happens, I usually just have to turn the car off, turn it back on, and it'll work. But sometimes if I just wait, it can start working in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So it's hit or miss. Sometimes it'll play the music, it'll just be blank. Sometimes it'll keep the same song on there that it starts with, and it won't go to the next song. When it actually changes, it'll stay on that same one. So you'll be listening to another song, but it still says the original song when you turn the car on. So I mean, it's not a deal breaker or anything, but it's a pain. But I just kind of grew used to it now. But that is something that I hate dealing with. Third thing that I hate about my car is basically how I get treated when I'm at a show or an event, car meet or whatever. Like, what'll happen is you'll have a lot of people who will just write off the car altogether. Like, they'll see it and they just don't even pay any attention. It's like, oh, it's just Altima. Some people don't even know what it is. They just like, whatever. And it's not just my car. I've noticed that with a few of the other Altimas that have more mods done to them. So it's just something that we're kind of getting used to. But yeah, it's kind of lame, because a lot of people tend to respect. Well, not a lot of people, but there are people who respect all types of builds, no matter if you go for performance or not. But then you got those people like, you're not one of the mainstream cars, so don't care. So that's one thing I hate about the car. And another thing kind of on that same level that I hate is when people mistake the car for another car, mostly the Maxima. Now, I don't have anything against the Maxima. I actually love the Maxima. I think it's an amazing car. But I just don't like people mixing up the cars that much. I know the Maxima guys probably hate it even more, getting to having the cars called Altimas. But I get that a lot. It's like, oh, that's a really nice Maxima you have there. Or they don't even know what kind of car it is altogether. So especially since I got a D badge, been getting a lot more who don't know at all what type of car it is. Before, even when I had the Altima on there, I was getting people calling it a Maxim still. So that hasn't really changed. Alright, but yeah, I just don't like the confusion. It's alright when people ask me, like, hey, what kind of car is that? Yeah, that's fine. But that's just one little thing that I don't really like. It's not a big issue. But I think the main thing I don't like, aside from that radio, would be the lack of mods. There's some out there, of course, and definitely want to give a shout out to Stillin, because they're one of the few who actually doing things for a car. But I do wish we had a little more variety, because in the 5th Gen group that I'm in on Facebook, DMV group, all the groups that I'm in, it's a lot of people like they want to do mods, and when you do mods, it's like, oh, you only have one path. Like, oh, this is the lip you can get, or this is the tail lights you can get, this one or that one. It's not many options. So a lot of people who start doing anything to the car, we were starting to all look alike. But one thing that is cool is we are starting to get people who are branching out, and what they're doing is they're changing it up. They're actually getting their own custom parts made. I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'm not ready to put that much money into it, but who knows, maybe down the road I'll do something like that. But as of right now, I'm just kind of rocking with what we do have. So, but all in all, I want to make sure I get this straight. I don't hate the car anyway. This is just a popular video going around right now. Everybody's talking about, well, the 5 things I hate about the car, and what I'll do next is the 5 things I love about the car. So, but just a quick little video here, and want to make sure that everybody realizes I don't like this car. So, but it's a pleasure. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any things that you like about your car, things you hate about your car, or just drop any comments down below. But I also want to challenge Mr. Rockoff Johnson to do a list for his car. So, alright, y'all have a good one. Oh, also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a link to his channel in the description. That way, if he does do it, you'll be able to see it. So, alright, have a good one. Later, everyone.